Thank you, Leader Ort, Leader Barkey, members of the Republican conferences of the Senate and the Assembly. It's an honor to have been asked to speak here today. You know, one of the most common questions that I've gotten, why end the emergency powers? What would you do differently? Well, there's a lot of things we would do differently, and I'd be happy to get into every one of those in detail. But most importantly, we would have had an open and honest exchange of ideas between the executive and the legislature. That has not taken place. One of the most galling aspects of that secret meeting 2 weeks ago was Melissa DeRosa pleading, begging, "We're sorry. We'll communicate better. We'll work with you more." They didn't cooperate with the legislature in any way, shape, or form for 11 months now. While covering up information, while stonewalling good government groups, FOIL requests, while thwarting legislative oversight, and the majority's allowed it to continue longer, not issuing subpoenas that I demanded in committee and demanded openly and publicly for a long time, as many of my colleagues here did. You know, we knew as soon as we learned of the March 25th order that sounded very problematic. The very next day, March 26th, the American Medical Directors Association, Society for Post-Acute and Long-Term Medicine, came out with a scathing statement about just how dangerous and how poorly that was going to work towards protecting seniors in our nursing homes, that it was not based on sound medicine or scientific principles. Yet the governor's office ignored that. Ignored that while in excess of 9,000 COVID-positive patients were transferred from our hospitals into our nursing homes. While the Javits Center sat empty. While the USS Comfort sat empty. While Samaritan's Purse Field Hospital in Central Park sat empty, and another half dozen or so of hospitals the governor says that they expanded to take up these excess patients in hospitals. We wasted valuable time, and that time was wasted because the executive did not communicate with the legislature. He stonewalled us on information. He has potentially obstructed justice with the Department of Justice federally. He has coerced or extorted at least one member of the legislature that we know of. And most importantly, he's held back information from this legislature for 11 months. That needs to stop today. Should have stopped 9 months ago, 10 months ago. Today needs to be the day. There are no more excuses. The Democrats bought themselves another 10 days because we were on break. There was no reason at all a special legislative session could not and should not have been called to end the governor's emergency powers before today. But we're here to say we're going to do it today. Thank you very much.